How's it going, guys? Bobby here, and welcome to the third place match of the Duel Terminal Championship 2016 Finals. Constellar versus Flamvell. They've both done exceptionally well. I think had Constellar started on the other side of the table, they could probably be in second place, potentially, or first place right now, but never mind. They're up against Flamvell for the third place title. I'm piloting Flamvell, and we'll just see how it goes. I think Constellar should have this one pretty easily, but who knows? Flamvell have done amazing things. On to the first game. Constellar won the coin toss, so they're going first. They don't have anything amazing, they're just going into the Omega to protect itself. And Flamvell are going off right off the bat into Catasta and Chanbara. Going in for some damage now. Alright, that left Constellar in a bad way. But if they can get their Pleiades out, they could probably turn this around. The Hyades is going to put everything in defense so that they can run that over, but the Catasta is still a problem for them at the moment. They really need a spot removal for that. A Pleiades, ideally. Okie dokie, that leaves the Constellar field clear once again. It looks like Constellar have drawn into everything they need to make their Pleiades play now. So they're going for it. Oh, no, they're going to go for Volcasaurus for the extra damage. Run over the UFO turtle, which is going to summon yet another UFO turtle. Ooh, Flamvell are being pushed into a corner now. Pollux comes down but gets hit with the bottomless. Pollux's effect still gets the Chaos out. Into Gaia Charger, and that is it. On to game 2 now. Flamvell have opted to go first. Not an amazing hand. Stick down a Fire Dog backed up with a bottomless. That's about all they can do. The upstart and the Constellar's off to a fantastic start, going straight for the Pleiades play. Hit with the bottomless. The Pleiades is going to chain to remove the Fire Dog. Okay, both decks are in a bad way now. Out comes the Summon Monk and hit with the Vanity's Emptiness. That's going to leave them a little bit vulnerable for the next turn. But then again, Constellar don't really have anything that they can do at this point. They remove their own Vanities. They search for Sheraton. They can't make a play. They're just going to leave the field like that. Fire Dog comes out. Hit with the warning. Fire Dog is too much of a threat. Out comes the Omega and the Spirit of the Flames. Going in for some damage there. Constellar have the 2 Sombre for an amazing recovery play. The Omega goes off and strips the Chaos. What a lucky hit. Otherwise they could have gone into Pleiades. Unfortunate for Constellar there that the Omega happened to hit that Chaos out of their hand. The Omega strips the other Sombre into Castel. Castel bounces and down to 900 on Constellar's side, and they are low on resources. Tiki goes out for the Chaos, but the Flamvell counter is going to counter it. That is pretty much going to be it for Constellar in this game, and Flamvell draw the Raigeki to rub salt into the wound. On to game 3. Constellar have opted to go first this time, obviously. It's always best for them to go first. They have the Algedi and the Chaos. They can go straight for the Pleiades. And they also have Raigeki in hand, and an Honest in hand, so it's looking like Constellar definitely have a great hand for trying to control this game. They go for the Catasta. Catasta gets bounced by the Pleiades. They go for the Norden to go into the Catasta once again. This time Pleiades can't do anything about it. But the Raigeki is going to come out now and pop that Catasta. Pollux gets hit by the bottomless. The Sheraton comes out and searches for the Sombre. The Sheraton's in a reasonably good situation because of the Honest in hand that the Flamvell player is unaware of. The Omega comes out comes the Honest, and that is pretty much going to kill Flamvell altogether. They can't really come back from that, they've lost all their resources. The Sombre comes out comes the Algedi, out comes the Chaos. The Chaos boosts the Sheraton into Prescape, and I think that is enough damage for game right there. And it is. So that's it. The match for third place is over. and it was a pretty hard-fought game, I think. It was Flamvell really tried to back Constellar against the wall. They did their best. So we'll go to the podium now, and Constellar are going to get the bronze, so they've got the 3rd place. Up next, to decide 1st and 2nd place, Steel Swarm versus Infernoid. Should be an interesting game. I'm not sure how well Steel Swarm's going to fare here. It's amazing they've come this far. Infernoid have crushed every opponent they've come up against, with the exception of Constellar. Constellar really put them up against the wall, but they managed to come out on top in the end. Should be an interesting game anyway. So, I'll see you in the next game, and the last game of the Duel Terminal Championship 2016.
Everything changes.